This comment is in reference to Luna Murata and her book Unforgiven. As a millennial, this book is what I need from a second chance romance, because this story doesn't just follow the main character, Amelia, as she tries to work through her feelings about her relationship that she may or may not repair. It also follows her as she wrestles with all of the trauma that she experienced as a child at the hands of somewhat well-meaning but harmful and abusive parents. It asks questions that many millennials have asked ourselves about the way that our abuse and our upbringing impacted our ability to engage with other adults, and how that impacted the way her marriage worked out. Her journey forces her to wrestle with how much of her marriage was because her husband was a typical man, and how much of it was because of the abuse and trauma that they both experienced at the hands of their parents. This book is called Unforgiven, and I think that that title is so important because this story is about a marriage that has failed because of all of the pain that has not been dealt with. Which, as a millennial in my 30s, let me just be honest about how many of my friends and family I'm watching walk through that exact fight. How do we save relationships that were built out of trauma? And how do we find ourselves at the bottom of all of that? That is Amelia's story. That is Unforgiven. And this is the type of book that will force you to wrestle with your real life as you read. I found this book so healing in so many ways, and I deeply encourage you to buy a copy. I will post a link down below, and I encourage you to go buy a copy.